lockdown. I have tried to film this intro 8 times. Why will my brain not work? Like, come on, matcha, kick it. Kick him, babe. Like, I need it. I think I'm out of practice. It's been such a long time since I've filmed and created content, and I really need to get back into the swing of things. And yeah, it's just, yeah, I'm very, very out of practice. But I'm back, guys. I'm back. I am creating long form content. This is something that you guys on TikTok have been begging for, and well, here you go. Long form content is here, and yeah, I'm doing it and creating content again. I've obviously been doing YouTube for a while. Obviously, if you've been a long time follower, you'll know I took a very long break from creating content, which was much needed, if we're being honest. Like, it was very much a decision that I needed to take some time off. And for the first time in a long time, because I've been creating content on the side of working full-time for almost 20 years, but for the first time I sort of said, I need some holiday and I need to stop creating any form of content. And that's what I did this July and August. I took 2 months off. I stopped the podcast, I stopped this, everything pretty much but TikTok, because TikTok's actually really easy to create content and just enjoy. It's that kind of on the whim, kind of doing that type of stuff. But yeah, I really took some time off for the first time in a very, very long time, and I'm so glad I did. It really helped me focus, it really helped me get motivated, it really helped me formulate a plan as to exactly what I want to bring when it comes to content creation, what I want to talk to you guys about, what I want to create to provide to you guys. Like, it just really gave me the time to step away, think, analyse, you know, critique, do everything I need to come up with this plan of what I want to do moving forward. And I'm just happy that I'm speaking to you guys again, because it's been a very, very long time. So a lot has gone on in the background. Obviously those who have been following me now know that this year's been one hell of a roller coaster when it comes to stuff. But the last couple of months have been good. Probably because I took a break and I was concentrating on other things rather than always having camera in my face and documenting my life. There are things that I cannot wait to share with you, and they will be coming up very, very soon. Right now, this is just still happening, but I cannot wait to share with them. I feel like you guys are going to be so happy. But yes, you're going to have to wait and maybe subscribe so you don't miss out. Wink, wink. That was weird, winking to the camera. But it's really getting back and filming behind the scenes and giving you guys a bit more of what my life is like and my personality. Some of you guys have described me as one of your favourite comfort content creators, which, thank you, it's a lovely compliment to have. And you guys were really wanting this. You wanted to see more, you wanted to hear more from me, so we're giving the people what they want. So 1 video a week every Thursday is the plan. I will be batching some content because girl's gotta keep up and make sure she's providing but also getting the rest, because this is not my full-time job. Like, I have a full-time job. This is not it yet. Maybe, who knows in the future. But yeah, I need to make sure I'm ahead of stuff. But every Thursday from now on, unless something like a building or a person is on fire, you will be receiving content every single Thursday from me every single week. And I'm very excited to get back into that swing and start creating that content for you. We'll do a lot of vlogs. There's other stuff that I've got coming up that I've got planned, which again, can't talk to you about yet, but you'll know when it comes up exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm just ready to take you again behind the scenes of my life and just give you a little bit more than what you'll see in a 1-minute video over on the other channel. So today has been a very unusual Saturday. It's not been typical as to what a Saturday would be for me. I went and worked and did a shift at my coffee shop. For those who don't know, I own a coffee shop in Lee City Centre with my husband. It's called Miles & Co Coffee. Put an ad here, so we're all being legit. But do come and visit us. We do some nice coffee, if I say so myself. But yeah, I was in doing a shift because one of our employees selfishly took herself on holiday to have a little break before, you know, coming back. And I was just like, oh, how dare you use that holiday that you're entitled to. So obviously, as an owner, it's like, well, I have to step in. If she's gone, I'm gonna have to step in and fill her boots for the moment. And we also have a new employee that's literally day 3 with us, so it wasn't fair to leave my other half with somebody that was still new on the job to do a full Saturday with, and that'd be cruel to the new person. So came in, did a shift with the other half on the shop floor. Had some fun with it. It was very nice. It was very unusual Saturday. It was very, very busy. Then it got quiet again, and I think it got busy just after I left. But hey, that's the way of hospitality these days. And then I took my border collie puppy Dashy for a walk in the woods, which is actually very typical of a weekend. And then yeah, made a matcha, sat down with you guys to have a little chat and catch up. So as this title suggests, we are very much embracing the bear months coming up. This is my favourite time of the year. I love September, October, November, December. It is truly my months to shine. I love autumn. My birthday's in November. Christmas is my favourite holiday, and so this is just pure joy for me, and I am ready to embrace the autumnal fall vibes. As much as I've tried to stick with August and its summer theme, like this last couple of weeks with the mugginess and the overcasting, like it's just calling for sweater weather. But yeah, I'm ready to decorate my house for you know, autumn. I think it's time. I've held off long enough. Like, it's time to embrace this new season. So that is the plan for Monday, because this is actually the last bank holiday until Christmas time in the UK. So I've got Monday off, so Sunday will be a bit of a tidying up day, doing the weekly food shop, etc, etc. And then, because I will be unsupervised in the house because my husband will be working at our coffee shop on bank holiday Monday, I am going to decorate this whole place for fall and yeah, just embrace the cozy autumnal vibes, and I cannot wait. So yeah, that's the plan. Right now, as I said, I'm just sitting down with a matcha. I've got a new issue of Grazia to read, and because I've been working today, I'm just going to stick on some Law and Order in the background. I wish I could do something more elevated everyday living that would be aesthetically pleasing, but let's face it, it's Law and Order. Like, I've been binging it again on Netflix, and Netflix needs to bring out some new series, and I need to figure out where I can get like the full 1 to 26 or however many seasons of Law and Order SVU there is, so I can binge it from start to finish. But yeah, I'm just going to relax for the rest of the evening. Hubby has picked out a film and we're just going to have a little pizza night, and yeah, we're having a really, really chilled little Saturday evening as a family. But that is the plan. So I'm going to set you up for some little B-roll shots of me casual with the magazine, watching TV, and I'll pick you up throughout the rest of this evening. But I will probably talk to you guys fully again on Sunday. But again, back guys, creating content. And yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope you guys enjoy this content and enjoying this new format of me on your screen, big or small, depending on where you're watching it. Okay, let's stop talking. I'm gonna go and relax now because clearly my brain needs it. Okay guys, it is the next day. I felt like yesterday was a bit of like a non-day when it came to filming. I was just really, really tired after doing the shift, like bearing in mind I've worked the full week and then done like a 5-hour shift at the shop. I think, yeah, I was just like, yeah, afterwards, just really sitting down and relaxing and unwinding after doing so much that day. But today is Sunday. I have done the weekly food shop, which is typical for me on a Sunday, and yeah, we're just going to crack on with doing a bit of home stuff and a little bit of baking this afternoon. Going to try and make some white chocolate and matcha cookies, which should be very exciting, and if they turn out good, they will be appearing on the blog, so look out for that recipe coming soon. And I've managed to rope my very lovely husband into clearing out our garden, because with the hot weather and just us having an incredibly busy life at the moment, everything is just crispy and done for, and yeah, everything's died. I tried so hard this year when it came to growing stuff and it just didn't happen, and it's a bit upsetting, but it is what it is. And I think I'm learning for like next year, maybe not as much. I thought I did a lot less than I did like the previous year, but I need to do a lot less than that. So yeah, we'll keep it kind of, you know, in mind next time we come to do Seed Watch 2026 and I start growing seeds and stuff. But overall, I'm happy I did it. You know, things happen, life happens, and just things get in the way. So he's giving that a big clear. We're getting really ready for like December, for the burn month, September time, like just clearing out the yard, getting that ready, and yeah, just doing a lot of stuff. So the thing I'm going to crack on with now is hoovering and tidying up, stripping the sofa of the covers and everything like that. Poor Dash is in the middle of having like a massive de-shedding moment. It feels like we are hoovering every single day. I feel like anyone with long dogs will understand this. It just it's because it goes from like super hot to super cold, like their furs can't keep up. Again, there's science to it, I'm sure someone will explain it, but he is shredding every day, and yeah, there's just like hair everywhere. So I'm just gonna take the covers off, get those in the washing machine while there's currently a bit of a mini heat wave happening right now. It's about 23 degrees, or it's getting up to 23 degrees today, and then it's gonna get up to I think 30 tomorrow, which maybe this is the last heat wave of the year. At least I'm hoping so. I am not a summer person, so like I don't do summer. So yeah, I'm gonna just do a big hoover so it feels a bit cleaner underfoot, because right now it just feels bitty and I just don't like it. And then I'm probably gonna dust tomorrow, like when I wake up. I'll do some dusting, then yeah, hoover, and then crack on with baking, which will be a lovely little Sunday ritual to do this afternoon. Okay, I'm hoping that this is okay filming wise. I've had to move to my iPhone to film because my little vlogging camera is broken. I have the Canon G7X Mark II, and I have the one with the flippy up screen, and it's a really decent camera, but one of the screws on the flippy up screen got loose, so it was being a little bit rinky dinky, but I've lost the other screw, so like the screen is now full on, only attached by the wires, so it is broken. Luckily I had preempted this and had bought a full-on kit full of screws to replace the one that was missing, and now I can replace both of them. The reason why is because a lot of vloggers have talked about how the newest version of the Canon G7X is nowhere near as good at filming as the Mark II. So a lot of people buy the Mark II secondhand, etc, etc. They're going for about £500-600 secondhand. I just don't have that money, so I figured a £10 kit to just reattach the screen would be more than enough, and then we'll just have to see as it goes along as such. But yeah, so she's having a rest, she's having a little break. Hopefully this isn't too bad. Like, I've filmed clips before on here and they've turned out really well. You know, it is the newest like iPhone, so hopefully this isn't too bad. I've just repotted a new basil plant for the kitchen. I had another one, but I cut it back a bit too far and it was looking a little bit So I decided to do a bit of a little trickery and get a new one and be like, what do you mean? The basils always look great. I'm really good at actually growing basil, which is a very weird thing to boast about, but I've been very good at making it part of like my kitchen, like having it in the windowsill, of taking supermarket basil and just repotting it and growing it. I will put a picture up here if I can of like how big it's got previously. Like, I've done really well with growing the basil. Again, something I never thought I'd show off about, but it's actually really simple. The first thing is you need to put it in a bigger pot like this. You really just need to make sure it has like room to grow. I also put it in, oh, there we go. I put it in this pot because I love just making things a little bit fancier. So, I mean, how stunning is that? And when it gets to like here, she looks great. But once a week, I'll take this out and I will basically do what I'm gonna do now, which is get one of my pasta dishes that we eat our dinners off and fill it with water and put it in there. The key is just to constantly keep it watered as much. I find just filling a pasta bowl up with water when I'm working from home and almost topping it up once throughout the day gives you this really nice like full-on watering system that lasts a week. And obviously in the summer you need to do it more, in the winter less, but watering it from the bottom really helps to grow basil. And yeah, I've had massive plants with it and it's always a really nice livable feature in my kitchen. So very much love growing basil in the kitchen windowsill, and we'll forever keep doing it because once you get the hang of it, it's relatively easy to do so. Now I was going to start making matcha cookies, but my husband just presented me with this as he's been very nicely cleaning out our garden. This is my little cornucopia harvest, which I'll get a lovely little aesthetic shot of, definitely for the gram and definitely for the YouTube cover. This is all my harvest of tomatoes that are growing in my little rinky-dinky greenhouse. So I'm going to quickly cook these up into a really nice tomato and basil sauce. Probably not this basil, probably the basil that I've got in the fridge, because you know,
it is what it is. I just bought extra basil just in case, because this is display basil, not basil to be used yet. But yeah, I'm going to cut this down, make it like a pasta sauce out of it. I love doing this type of thing. I do it a lot with like fruits, making jams, and I like make wild garlic pesto. So this is going to be really easy just to cook down with some flavours and make a really nice pasta sauce that we can hopefully freeze and then like use throughout winter time. I mean, I don't know how much, it's probably like 1 portion's worth of pasta sauce, but it's just using up what we've got, and I think it'd be really nice to be like, oh yeah, I made that from scratch. But definitely with the garden next year, I'm going to take it real far back. I love growing tomatoes. They're very easy once you get the hang of them doing. I just think instead of doing massive ones in a big greenhouse, I'm going to just try and do it a little bit more quaint, especially with our little garden. So yeah, I'm going to crack on making this, then I'm going to make the matcha cookies, see how they turn out, and then yeah, I think it will be relaxing for the rest of the day. Maybe joining us for a little bit of this because he just wants cuddles. He's been a little bit of a needy boy. Alright, so on then cuddles. Will you lay down? You lay down. You be next to mama. You lay down, and then you're not exactly blocking off my entire body. I know people actually come to see you, but could I be on camera for a bit? Yeah? Alright then. So it is Bank Holiday Monday. I had a really productive Sunday yesterday. We made pasta sauce. I did make matcha cookies. I did film it, but I actually had time to edit yesterday. And I'm being very, very strict with how long these vlogs are being because I get balanced, work-life balance as such. So it's already quite long, this vlog, as in it's getting close to the 20 to 25 minute max in terms of what I'm giving myself when it comes to vlogging. So I've cut the footage out of the matcha cookies. What I will do is, if you're very interested in seeing that recipe, let me know in the comments below and I will film it on TikTok and I will get it up on the blog, the website, so that there's a recipe there. They did turn out quite good. I'll put some footage here just so you can see how delicious they were if that entices you to request to see the recipe. I also fixed my camera. We're back on our little Canon G7X. So I got this massive box of screws. It cost 10 quid, but it means I've got plenty of screws now to actually keep this camera going. As long as nothing else kind of goes with it, like I can keep going with this camera, which is great. We've just been out for a W because it's going to get warm. Ironically, as I'm getting out the autumnal stuff, today is going to get to 30 degrees apparently. So to make sure he doesn't fry in the heat, we took him out quite early. I didn't really film that. I mean, if you want to go and see what a dog walk looks like with me, go back to the beginning of this vlog and rinse and repeat as such. Also, someone impressed that my hair is finally long enough to put into my clip. If you guys remember last year, I got into a really good / bad habit, depending on which way you lean, of just constantly putting my hair up into like a big claw clip. It's finally at that level now that I can do it, so I'm very happy with my hair length now. I just need to trim it and then keep it at this length and not let it get too long and not cut it again too short. Although I do suit the short length, it just gets in the way a little bit. Anyway, you didn't come to hear me complain about my hair and everything like that. We're heading into the final bit, the fun bit of the vlog, which is we are decorating for the bear months. Can I ask you to come over here so I can show people everything? Come on. You come over here. No, you're much more interesting, you say, being on camera. I think the audience would agree with you. Oh, as I was saying, you came here for the autumnal decor stuff. So I've got my 2 boxes that are full of my autumnal and Halloween decor. What I will say is that I'm not going to put the Halloween stuff out. I think it is a bit too early for that. So I'm going to leave the witch's broom in here, all the kind of different
bats and Halloween decor as such, but I'm going to pull out some pumpkins. I'm going to pull out this foliage that I put across the mantle, and I'm going to just decorate the home for autumn as such, because it's literally around the corner. I also picked up, as you would have seen, a little treat for myself. This is my absolute favourite candle in the entire world. Like, actually, yeah, it is and it isn't. This is the autumn candle by the White Company. Oh, it smells so good. It's pear, quince and apricot. I know, it smells lovely, doesn't it? But this candle is absolutely delicious. I am an art because I am also obsessed with the White Company Christmas candle, the big 3 wick one. These two could be joint first place, I'm not gonna lie, but for the moment this is my favourite candle and absolutely love it. So it's gonna replace my little summer candle here. We'll put you in the cupboard. We'll come back to you very, very soon and we'll burn this one and get in the house smelling absolutely festive. So yeah, I'm going to set you up. We're going to just clean the house as we go along because we do need to dust. So I figured actually I'll just dust this room as I start to decorate, and then I will go do the rest of the cleaning off camera later. But yeah, very excited to bring some autumnal vibes into my home. We have finished decorating the living room. Let's face it, it really is only the living room that we decorate for autumn. I may do the other rooms eventually, but for now I'm just sticking to this little space. I'm very happy to be in my little element here. The room feels really nice and cozy. It's like got warmth to it now, which is great. And yeah, I'm happy that I spent some time decorating in here. I did have to blow out my new candle though because the temperature has risen outside and thus in here, and it was getting a bit too hot, so I am very much a little bit of a sweaty mess as such. So yeah, unfortunately the candle had to be blown out, but hopefully when the weather drops again after today I'll be able to light it in the evenings and let it smell stunning in here. So yeah, very much happy that I spent some time decorating this little space. I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini vlog and me getting back into the swing of things. It's been great creating content again. I've just enjoyed it, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this on the big or little screen, depending on where you're watching it. Do all the stuff that you're meant to do to promote stuff. I think it's like like, rate. I keep forgetting, I'm so out of it, but yes, like, rate, subscribe, all that stuff. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, share along with people. It'd be nice to invite more people to this little corner of the internet. I will be back next week with a brand new video, and yeah, I'm just excited to give you guys more glimpses behind the scenes into my life than you see on the other social platforms. And yeah, we're back, Daisy, we're back. So thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely rest of your week, have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.